So today I'm going to talk about my Pentium 4 and why I think this is the ultimate Pentium 4, the build I have right now. It didn't start like this, the way it looks. I didn't do too much upgrading in it. I added more RAM and added a better video card. So this era of gaming was like early 2000s, and it was like peak. Like back, I think at the time when like a computer like this would have been popular, but I think I was playing on Xbox. I don't think I had a machine quite like this when this would have been the appropriate area. I was playing Xbox games. But when I did get this computer, it was given to my mom by a friend of hers for like, I don't know what my mom was going to use it for, but it was sitting in the kitchen. And there came a point where she'd never used it anymore, and I'm like, oh, let me check out this computer, and I kind of took it and opened it up and checked it out and started playing some games on it. I'm gonna show what it looked like when I got it. It was kind of boring. Um, the outside was just a regular like black and silver. Um, the inside, no one cared about cable management back then. It was just cables were all over the place as long as the computer worked. No one cared because no one really looked inside your computer like we do today with the windows and looking at the video card and all that and the cable management. We didn't do that before. So this has a CD-ROM. It's got two CD-ROM slots, but I've only got one working. I don't need the other one. It has a 3.5 inch drive bay. And I don't have that connected and working either because I never really use it for this computer, but I might connect it just for fun. Um, it's got let's take a look at CPU ID here. So the CPU is a Pentium 4 Prescott. It's 3.4 gigahertz. Um, and it's pretty much the fastest CPU. I think there are 3.6 gigahertz ones, maybe 3.8. It's one of the fastest CPUs you can get for this for a Pentium 4. The Prescotts were known for running hotter than the Northwoods. The main board is a Intel D95 D915. Geez, I'm trying to read it here as I go. Yes, and it has PCI Express, and not too many Pentium 4 boards had PCI Express, so I'm lucky that this one did, and I was able to upgrade the video card to a GeForce 9600 GT, 512 megabytes. It runs everything really well. I did have a what did I have? I had a Quadro FX 5500 in this for a while, and that had 1.5 gigs of memory. Again, not to excuse me, I'm still getting over the sickness. And that card, I still have the card. I don't have it in here because it's kind of massive overkill, and the compatibility wasn't all that great for certain games. But I'm gonna keep that card because it's like a rarer card, but it was a high-end video card for workstations. It wasn't for gaming machines. Um, but I was running that for a while, and I think that this card handles games a little better. Probably the driver is better for it. I think a lot of people who want to start getting into retro PC gaming are always looking for like, oh, I need like a Pentium 1 or 2, Pentium 1 or 2 with a Voodoo 2, maybe a Voodoo 3, and I got to jump right in there. But I think with the way hardware prices are going and the way how scarce it is, getting in with a Pentium 4 first is probably a better idea. The parts are a lot easier to find. They're a lot cheaper, and you can like mix and match. You can build your system one way, and then you can find a different video card off of Marketplace and try like for 5, 10, 20 bucks at most, and try that out. See if that works better. Um, you can try mix and match different parts, and they're easy to come by. You can probably get like someone selling a box full of parts that you can pick up cheap, and then fit those together however you like. You can even build like an early era Pentium 4, which might be like 1.4 gigahertz, and then build a late era Pentium 4, which might be 3.4 gigahertz, and test those out and see what you like better. But this also, the good thing about this Pentium 4, um, there's a ton of games that you can play, and this covers a wide um, gamut of gaming, right? So you can jump right in. As you can see, I've got Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, Tomb Raider, Legend, Medal of Honor, Kill Switch. I finished Kill Switch, and this was a game that I always wanted to play on Xbox, but I never got around to it. So I found a copy of Kill Switch for PC, and I played through it, and it's very 2000s, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think I played through it twice. Um, this is a Matrix patch for Matrix, Enter the Matrix, and I've played Enter the Matrix. I have it for the original Xbox, and I beat it on that system like 4 times, and then I played it on PC, and I really loved it again. But let's jump into Unreal Tournament 2004. This is a game everyone wants to play, or you should want to play this game. Hopefully, Mike, did it freeze? Come on. I was talking about how good this system is, and now it doesn't want to do anything. Do you need to be reset? Oh, here we go. Okay. That would have been funny because this computer really doesn't freeze on me. I haven't had it freeze on me. Well, I don't have any other sound turned on. Give me 1 second. I switched where the sound goes. Is that you? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Single player. Sapphire. I'm going to choose you. Load. I'm just going to play. What do we got here? This is my team. Okay, no big deal. And you can go to thrift stores. You'll find parts. You'll find CD-ROMs, and, video cards, sound cards, disk drives. What's wrong? Is this not set up properly? I can't move forward back. Why not? What's wrong? Am I using the wrong keyboard? Yes, I'm using the wrong keyboard. Hold on.
Red team dominating.
I've got a couple different keyboards sitting here. Okay, now I think I got the right one. There we go.
Blue team dominating. 8.
You can go find all kinds of parts.
6, 5, 4, 3.
You can even find cases. You can find cases for your computer. You can find out. Oh, look at that's half of it. That's less than half of it. And you can just start building. And while you're there looking for parts, go to the media section and look for games. You'll usually find something there. You'll find like
Red team dominating.
Doom 3 a lot,
7,
Unreal Tournament
6,
you'll find.
5, 4,
What else will you
3,
find?
2. Last second save.
Well, you'll find a ton of The Sims if you're into that, which is sometimes fun to play. It's not really my type of game, but usually they're reasonably priced. Depending on which one you go to, you can find games for $2 all the way up to $10, and sometimes some stores are pricing things at ridiculous prices, right? So just be careful. Don't spend too much. You don't have to. Still, smart.
Red team dominating. 8.
You can pick
7,
up and
6,
build a decent
5,
Pentium 4
4, 3, 2, 1.
for under $100.
Red team scores.
Like if you're really lucky, you can get a full system right off the shelf at a thrift store, maybe $15 to $20, and you're already set to go and get started. And then from there, you can kind of pick up parts as you go and rebuild it and upgrade it as you like. So I'm gonna get out of this. This is a fun game, and I love going back to it. It runs perfectly well. I'm just gonna exit. I'm gonna just play something else. Like, sure, you want to quit? Yeah, for now. And that game, I like it because you don't need the CD inserted to run it. Look at it, it's giving me like glitches I've never seen before. Just because I'm making a video and it's trying to make me look bad. I'd like to show you Singularity, but I can't find the CD for that. That's a fantastic game. But you can see here, if I go to all my programs, I've got Revolt, X-Men, X-Men Legends 2, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man 3, Monster Madness, Stubbs the Zombie, which I finished that maybe like a year ago, maybe a bit more, and that was a fun game. Very strange game. Bet on Soldier. Do I need the CD for that? Bet on Soldier. Let's try. Because it's another shooter. Yeah, it needs the CD. Well, that's okay. I've got the CD right here. Bet on Soldier. And there's so many. I'm looking to my left. I have a ton of games. And no matter what you feel like, there's a game for that for Pentium 4. Like, you can play original Xbox era games, and then you can move on to playing Xbox 360 era games. And then, like, if you want to move, which I don't know why you'd want to move beyond that on a older system, rather than moving beyond that and just playing on a modern system, you could build a Core Duo, a Pentium Core Duo system. And I did build one, but it wasn't like very satisfying for me, so I got rid of it. And just stick with the Pentium 4. Let's retry. Let's just show you some games because there's a ton. There is an absolute ton. There's no shortage of games on a Pentium 4 drop controller with Windows XP. And the other good thing about a Pentium 4 with Windows XP is it's not hard. Drivers work really well. It's very user friendly. There's no tweaking of autoexec back, config.sys. Um, Things just kind of work, right? Like, minimal effort. You get a big payout from it. Go on, is this gonna run? I can't remember. GTA 3, I like to play on this one. Day of Defeat. You got to have Winamp on an older system because Winamp was everyone used Winamp. NASCAR Racers, that was kind of a crappy game. Hellgate London's a good one. Oblivion's really good. I used to play that on 360. Was it 360? I can't remember what system it came for. Yeah, 360. But I'm enjoying it more on this system. Come on, Bet on Soldier. What happened? Oh, it's starting up. Okay. But yeah, so as I was saying before, and I got kind of sidetracked, um, this system was given to my mom, and that's what kind of like that how people would get stuff back then. It's just like, I'm not using it. Do you want it? And it kind of upsets me in a way because my mom gave away her Apple IIe when I was away somewhere, and she gave it away with all the software, and I'm really upset about it because I really want an Apple IIe again. We had a really nice one. Anyway, that's besides the point. So people just give this stuff away. It's like, I'm not using it. Here you go. And then the kid gets a hold of it, which would be me for this case, and sets it up the way they want, and then you have a nice gaming system. Oh, that's loud. You have a nice gaming system, and you don't need to spend a bunch of money on a new console. That is, if you don't mind playing older games, and I don't. And it gives you an opportunity to go back and play older games in series that maybe like are modern now. Like what's an example? Metal Gear Solid, right? That's on number 5. You can go back and play number 1 and 2 on this machine. just give you a few examples of some decent games because I want you to know that you don't need to jump into the very retro era of the Voodoo 2s. You can jump right into something like this. Campaign. Was there a campaign? I thought it was just... Oh, continue. Okay. Big boy. This is kind of a neat game. This is that on Soldier. I used to see magazine ads about this, but I never got to play it until I found this at a thrift store. All these games that I have installed were from thrift stores. I didn't buy many of these new back in the day. And again, lots of this era are the small boxes as opposed to the big box games that would come out for like in the Pentium 2 and 3 era. Okay, here we go. What are we doing? New objective. Enter the enemy base. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of try to run through and find some enemies. There's an enemy. I was wondering if I can sneak up on him, but it's not that kind of game. Tell your engineers to come and repair your armor. Press F3, F4. Okay.
Nice work.
Come repair my stuff, guys. Am I pressing F2 and 3? F3, F4. Uh-oh, is that a flamethrower guy? No, I blew up some tanks. And this game in particular, you're just running through these levels, you're killing guys, you're making money, and upgrading your armor and weapons and stuff. It's fun. It's not all that deep, but it's enjoyable. It's an old school type of game. Headshot, nice. You know, it's a shooter you can just jump right into. You don't really gotta think about it. Hey, repair my stuff, guy. No, I guess I'm okay. So let's see, shoot some barrels. You're blowing stuff up. It runs nice. Do I have other weapons? I don't know. Oh, I got guys coming out of the shields. Let me throw a grenade. And that was a terrible grenade throw. Are you on my side? Let's put this away. It's a fun game when I'm actually paying attention and not just messing around. Bet on Soldier. So it's just like a game show. Just a game show shooting game. And there's so many different games like GTA 3, The Suffering, Dead to Rights, Painkiller, Silent Hill. Let's play a classic. A classic. And if you're going to build a Pentium 4, make sure that you put a DVD player inside and a DVD drive and not a CD drive, because a lot of the games started coming out on DVDs because they had more storage. What do you mean low quality? I need no anti-aliasing. HDR? No HDR. Distant. Yeah, let's... Okay. Yeah, because I haven't played this since I changed out the video card. So let's see if it still runs as good. Here we go, Bethesda Softworks. Okay, let's skip all this. Let's get right into the game. Load. Yes, I want to load it. We're going to see what Oblivion looks like. Also, I got to mention that this computer, this Pentium 4, is connected to a 5.1 surround sound system, so that really helps. Yeah, it looks good to me. Oh, I got my sword out. I don't know if I should do that. I can't remember. Like, I can't really play this properly. I didn't mean to do that. Oh man.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence.
I don't have
Your
stolen.
stolen goods are now forfeit.
I was trying to talk to the guy, man. Here, pay your
That's
gold.
too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle first.
Okay, I put that away. Yeah, we don't want to stab anyone else. The thing is, if you haven't played stuff like this in a while, you forget the controls. And then you start stabbing random people. But it looks good. I have the distance set to far, so like a building like that in the background, I think would usually just like pop in. I could probably turn the anti-aliasing up a little bit because and get rid of some of those jaggies on there, but and it will still run fine. Like this is more powerful than the Xbox 360 was. The video card especially. So I can probably turn AA up a little bit and not suffer. And it's running at a higher resolution than the Xbox would be running it at, I think. Yeah, that would be running it at 1080, and this is at 19 something, 1920. Oh, no, no. And look at the shadows. That's pretty nice, right? You get closer to the guy, and the shadows come up. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I don't know if the shadows are proper. It's not like ray tracing or anything, but oh, I have a third person view. Did I know that? Excuse me. Did I know that there was one? And I can zoom in and out. Okay, how do I talk to people though? There we go.
I'm a hunter, mountain.
Tell me about
The
coral.
deer here are skittish. Need to get them quick.
The
or
deer
they'll
are
lead you
skittish,
a
okay.
merry chase. Poison on your arrows can help, and it won't hurt them either.
Oh, poison the arrows. That's a good idea. Okay, bye, buddy. How do I quit? I just want to leave. I just want to exit. Okay. I didn't know if that was exit or fight. How's my character look? Can I see my face? Oh, my acrobat skills increased from jumping. I forgot that you have to do all that stuff. But anyway, this is just another example of playing a beloved game, and it runs really, really nice. How do you pick stuff up again? I want that. No. Okay, just spacebar. Nothing of use. Yeah, hide that stuff. Let's talk to one more.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing, buddy. Jesus. I really love this Pentium. I use it all the time. And again, I forgot to mention, I should mention it now, is that on this you can even play DVD movies and listen to music. And again, with the with the 5.1 surround sound, it sounds incredible. And the movies look good, they play good. This is a system I use almost on a daily basis. I probably use it more than I use the Pentium 1 and 3 and the 486. But depend. If I want to play Tomb Raider, they all have their purpose. But this one gets a lot of use, and it was the easiest one to build and find. So I think in 2026, go out, get yourself a Pentium 4, throw Windows XP on it, find some cool games, start going, start playing.